So we are back for the second part of our session with Sonia. Veil placements, and some of the most common questions that we get asked here at Rosie's. So let's start with cathedral veils and blushers. Are they still popular?
Absolutely. They absolutely are. Cathedral veils are just so classic and beautiful, and they really allow the bride to just take in and make that moment when she starts to walk down the aisle.
Yeah, to me, the veil has its own moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I say definitely cathedrals are still very much on trend, and I don't think they're going to go anywhere.
I hope not.
No. And blushers too. It's just they're very traditional, and they just still hold true to that whole wedding ceremony.
Absolutely.
Just uncovering your face and just it's just beautiful. So placement of a veil, I usually make the recommendation that it should go in the center, but that's also going to depend on hairstyle. So maybe you can shed a little bit of light on that.
Yes, I feel like there's like a trinity. Gown, veil, and hair. Those three really should be thought of together. The placement of the veil really needs to be a little bit higher, because if you put it too low on your hair, on the back of your head, from the back, especially when you're walking down an aisle, it looks a little awkward. If you're wearing your hair down, we have to secure maybe about a layer or two under the hair, maybe some bobby pins or with some back combing, something for the comb to hook onto.
Yes.
Otherwise, the veil literally will just slip out. Yeah. If you're wearing your hair pulled back from your face, or what's super popular right now is that French twist, which is beautiful. Some ideas for you to think about. Do you want to cover your hair design? Do you want to wear the veil over it or under it?
Okay.
So those are all things that I think a bride should think about when she's trying on dresses and thinking about veils.
Like, when do they take the veil off?
Well, keep it on for after the ceremony when they're doing photographs, when maybe for their entrance into the reception room for their first dance. But right after that, they typically take it right off. They will designate someone to help them remove it or place it back in for their entrance.
Okay, that makes sense.
Another great suggestion that I have for brides that do have maybe a more intricate or elaborate hairstyle, I definitely recommend that they book their hairstylist for on-site touch-ups. Okay. Specifically if they're doing glam waves or hair down, and they have, maybe a more beaded gown, whether it's with crystals or with appliques or lace. The under part of the hair sometimes can get caught into the beading.
Wow.
And it really needs to be cared for properly without disrupting the style.
Okay.
So on-site touch-ups are highly recommended for that.
For a bride that is going to wear a heavily beaded dress, and who also is going to have like those glam waves.
Don't hate me for saying this. Spray the gown a little bit with hairspray. I know, just the back part of it.
Okay.
Yes, because it'll add a little bit of an invisible coating on the beading. Right.
Okay.
It'll give it like a shield, so the hair won't get so caught up in it. We also spray heavily the under part of the bride's Hollywood waves. So now we've got a layer of protection on the dress.
Wow.
Layer of protection under the hair.
Oh my gosh. See, I would not know how to even make that suggestion or recommendation without not holding my face. I'm like, spray the wedding gown. That is just, oh my God.
The other side would be just to book the on-site touch-ups. So the bride doesn't have to worry about any of that. It's just, it's extra care and just reassured styling throughout the day.
Right. So stay tuned for the last part of this series with our friend Sonia from Cruz Cosmetics.